Hello everyone, this is Akhier, and I'm going to be playing some Rimworld. Version 17, or A17 mind you. There is the early release of 18, but I'm not going to mess with it right now because I'm playing with some mods and stuff. Speaking of mods, let's... wrong one, there we go. I have a mod pack, at least for A17, which... Akhier's Light QoL pack, quality of life. I basically just added a number of things that add quality of life and versions and everything. Just gonna show these real quick, and if you really want to get more in depth, you can of course, as I just did in collections for Rimworld, search up Akhier and it pops up real quickly. The only thing I guess I will mention is I just added, if you've gotten this before, because I did do a couple of streams with this. I recently, as in like in the last couple days, added the Vanilla Animal Overhaul. And it's just a collection of packages and tweaks regarding animals, as it says there. And yeah, good overview. There's more pack animals. Fall Masters also consider some other stuff. These are all herd animals now. Cats and big cats now trainable, up to advanced like dogs, but more harder to train. These things have now have a max prey body size attribute up to their relatively own body size, so they're not gonna like do something silly. And dogs are predators to the smallest, and the most recent version made these guys start doing unfertilized eggs. And just some other various things. Monkeys and domestic cats having a better body size so they can haul train is an interesting one. Especially since I do have the one thing that makes them not so lazy anymore. Okay, and we are going to go with the Crash Landed with the Cassandra Classic on some challenge. There's also Base Builder, which I was considering, but I'm going to go with some challenge, just because that'll probably end it quicker. The seed is apparently going to be Dog. That's just random and whatever. Though if I don't get a good layout of hostile and non-hostile other civs, I'm probably going to get another world. Oh, to be honest, you could use the same world and just gen it again because these are random, which is interesting. Oh, no, this is fine. We've got one Outlander, right? That's fine. And we've also got two tribes that aren't hostile, and then a hostile tribe and a hostile pirate band, which I am partial to. Okay, let's see. What was the color of the... It's the green and the sharp color. So if we get somewhere... That was one mod I saw. I'm not going to add it because honestly, I'm not even at the point where I'd be able to use it effectively. But there's a mod that let you build roads, which I find interesting. Mountainous stone road. Looks like it has a decent growing season. 6th of April, May to 6th of September. Sounds good. Yeah, it's going to be on a road, and it's going to be literally next to them and close to these guys. I'm just thinking, like, I could probably go visit them if it gets that far. I will note there is one thing that I don't have in my mod pack, but I have here. It's Prepare Carefully. I do not use this in my general games. The reason I have this now is so I can do the randomization quicker. I say that and then we get a decent one right off the bat. What I'm looking for the starter 3 is not incapable of anything and no health problems. These... It's a thing. But But yeah, with prepare carefully, I could totally go and re-randomize the traits, which I might, depending on what, or no, randomize, what other people end up being. You like mining, but you also like mining and growing. Let's randomize you some more. You also like mining. I guess it wouldn't be a bad thing to have multiple people good at mining and construction and growing. Are you like clones of each other? Like your skills are very variant, but you've got medicine, construction, growing, and mining as things you like. Like, what are you doing? Intellectual. Well, I do like some intellectual. I'm not gonna bother with that. With the prepare carefully, the only thing I'm really going to pay attention to is the incapable of, just because that requires you actually going and changing this up. Which I'm not looking into because it's just, annoying. I could just have them all be able to do that, wouldn't I? But no, I'm looking for someone that can deal with animals. Okay, you like it, but you can't haul. Okay, capable of nothing. Too smart. And abrasive. Sure, you've got... You like construction. They like construction too. Sure. You have a... Yeah. And we will prepare carefully just because I am not partial to some of this. This is basically just me going, well, I don't particularly want to go crazy re-rolling stuff. First up, I'm going to make sure everyone has at least something they really like. You're gonna like animals. Also, this has no point, but I just really like the idea of them being really old chronologically, so I'm gonna add a 0 on the end of all these. Okay. Now you... You'll know it does have some effect on those. And we'll go with that. Kind and too smart. It's kind to. Fast walker, kind, prophet. That's probably not the best, but we'll go with it. Psychically dull and wimp. Conflicts with brawler. Yeah, we'll go with that. No relationships, and I'm not going to touch the equipment. Was there anything else I cared about? I'll put you up to 6, animal. As I stated, I do not like to do this. I like just randomly rolling for the stuff, but I'm gonna reappropriate that. Go in there. And you are a careful shooter, so I'm gonna make you love that. I'm not gonna change that, but let's go with that. Confirm. So yeah, that's the prepare carefully mod. I don't use it when I'm just doing a general thing, but in this case, I still spent 10 minutes on setup, and I could have spent a lot more, and I generally do on my free time. The 3 of you awake in cryo-sleep, crypto-sleep, sarcophagi to the sound of sirens and ripping metal. Barely get to the escape pods before the ship is torn apart. Sometime later, you land on this unknown Rimworld. This piece of the shredded starship falls around you. You start making plans to survive. Like, if there was a standardized sort of thing where it's like, this is how many points you get, because there is a point limitation thing, but that's just going off of your current characters, which I didn't want. And you were the one that was careful shooter. Okay, you get that one. You are the one that has some melee in you. Where's the melee weapon? Well, lucky. You're the one that likes... And I also put a little bit of a... Oh, there it is. Pistol. Linda. There it is. Now let's take a look at what we got. It's a fairly winding road. I think if I was to build anywhere, I'd want to build over in this area. Admittedly, we do have this here. Oh, that's mud. Never mind. Yeah. I probably want to set up my garden area in there for the rich soil. Well, I guess first things first, mine that out. So that we can get through there quickly. Now what I'm tempted to do is to make a quick little shelter over here. And then dig into the place afterwards. In fact, that's not a bad idea. I will let them go deal with that. Okay, they're all eating their meals. Fair enough. Turn up speed. Are you good at that? You are decent. But Lydia, I want you. I want Lydia to do this. There we go. Okay. Now, as I said, I want a quick shelter. I do like digging into the mountain, but at the moment, we need just some place to stay. So I'm going to go 9 by 9. And we'll throw the door there. And I don't mind the grass, but cut down the bushes. Oh, right, I almost forgot. Manual priorities. I like firefighting. I like them to be patience. You're good at that. And priority hauling, which is one of the mods. Need prioritize hauling. We definitely want that up because that's practically the point of it. Grow is important. You have a higher priority on mining. Since you are growing, I'll also give you plant cutting. Art is okay. Slightly higher that, and both of you can get some want out of that. Hunting, you have the most skill, but you have the most joy. Omega, what are you carrying? Omega is that guy. Okay, yeah, no, you get that. Hunting. You get the hunting. We prefer grow first. Actually, that's a good point. I think there's a mod that gives you more numbers to play with here. I can't remember though. Normally I would like to not do this, but at the moment, since we only have 3 people, we don't have much of an option of it. Okay, now. This is all growable territory. Zones, area, growing. Actually, what is that? That's a... Oop, deselect. That's gravel. Why is it gravel? It's really annoying. Is there a way to turn off foliage? Huh. That would be a good thing. Maybe I'll figure out how to add that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Guess we'll build the first one here. 5 by 5 is a little much, especially this early on. Maybe 4 by 4 will be enough. Could do 3 by 3. Let's go 4 by 4. There's no point to having the space between it. It's just kind of, we started with that, so I ended up just continuing the pattern. Now let's see. These closest ones can be the quick growers. You do get to be potatoes. You are corn. I like a variety, not necessarily because it's important, but more because it means things come in at different times. We don't have anyone that can currently do heal root, but I'm going to have it selected just for when we do. There we go. Someone will get around to that. I didn't prioritize. Let's have it the same priority as mining. Yeah. There we go. And while we're thinking about it, bed, bed, bed. Nope, nope. Animal spot. There we go. Speaking of animals, ooh, good. We've got someone that's capable of hauling. Because you can get animals that aren't. Like, specifically really small dogs. Not gonna happen. Okay, now, Lucky, what are you doing? You're wandering. Okay. Now we've got that away. We need to actually figure out where we want to dig into the mountain. Oop! Hello! Yeah, that's annoying. Along here wouldn't be the worst. I think I'm gonna give a mine order for that stuff. Or actually, cancel that. We do want that, but I want to do it a little more specifically. We'll do those 2 passes first, which will make those visible, and then we can make it a no roof area in case anything's derpy. Speaking of derpy, you. Select all similar. That's all there is. Cancel, deconstruct. So I'll go deconstruct those things. Speaking of that, structure or zones, I almost forgot an important one. We need to make this a zone because it's indoors, and it's just store everything except for corpses. Is there anything in particular? I don't want to allow rotten. And now, besides it, I want an outdoor stockpile. And no reason to, but I'm going to have them cut all the plants in that area. Actually, cut that as well. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Those are steel walls. That's really nice, mind you. I don't mind having some steel walls, but I wanted walls. I guess that's what I get. Select all similar, 34. That seems a little much. Oh, there's these down here. Oh well, deconstruct them. There we go. You're growing there. That's cool. Chop down those, just so we have a little bit more wood hanging out. It's starting to get dark. It's cool. Yeah. I'll probably do a complete rehaul of my quality of life pack for A18. Like, I'll give it like a week for everything that all the mods that are gonna update to update. Actually, that's a good point. Get over here. It's like similar. Cancel. We don't need to deconstruct that. Basically what I want is just a few bricks, and with that I'm going to put a floor under their beds. Structure. Oop, nope. Floor. Sandstone. Like tile. There it is. Just as sort of a, how about you don't have a horrible time sleeping sort of measure. And nighttime. I'm not going to skip it right now, but definitely in the future, unless we have people that are nocturnal, I'll probably end up skipping it. Those things aren't a problem. I'm going to mark those things as haul urgently. Everything else should be fine. Oh, and that. There we go. That way when they wake up, they'll just go and haul those. That should be fine. I feel like I'm joy source. Before they start complaining about it, let's throw a horseshoe thing. Yeah. Which I can actually put it centered. As this time I didn't actually put the door in the center, which I usually do. It's just, it was offset with this, and this is what I care about. So I'll put it kind of in relation to that. This would actually be a good point to start planning stuff if that was viable. And I'll probably do it next night. So who do I want to follow? Lydia. Yeah. Maybe I should get the, what I'm thinking about right now is, should I start taming some stuff? And my decision is, let's not. But specifically, let's not because I want to wait until we've trained the cat to haul. And then we'll do it. Oh, another thing that new mod, the animal one that I added, will do is that those animals with the horns and stuff will actually have horns that drop. Which will be interesting. And you're going to construct this. This is partly also why I'm letting them put wood in the indoor stockpile, which technically that's kosher. The wood needs to be indoors. But actually, that's a good point. But I've done this before. Or not the home area, the roof area. Extend the roof area there. And then zone, stockpile, or there. Close everything. Disallow everything. Raw resources. Wood. Preferred. I think this is a normal, yeah. So now they'll prefer to dump the wood in there. Doesn't look like sandstone tile. Oh, yeah, there it is. It's just... Oh, there's something's fighting. Oh, over here. Yep. And someone's cleaning... Or no, someone's cutting. Okay. I assume you were... No, you're building. It's not dirty? Okay, that's fair then. That out. Otis is doing fine. Omega, what are you doing? You're digging. He is digging. You're hauling. We do have a bit of that going on. Yes. I'm just gonna leave the ship chunks alone because we're gonna end up running out of the good stuff at some point, and that's gonna totally... Okay, now. See, this is a problem. See this darker area? That's where the mountain is literally... That's mountain... That's mountain. I'm trying to think of a better way to put it. But no, that's... Yeah, that is the mountain. Expand no roof area. Oh wait, did that actually? Yeah, see, it doesn't allow it to get it there. I'm a bit disappointed, but I guess I'll just have to roll with it. Oop, bumping into stuff. Okay, vault. And now it's nighttime, so let's get some orders for mining. An inside space is 7 by 7. It's not particularly important. It's just, it allows me to have like a couple of workshops and then paths out from it. And what we're going to make here is a refrigeration area. And also another reason why I got that sandstone, though I don't think I'll have enough. Or, cancel that then. Oops-a-daisy. That's water. Highly inconvenient. That's what that is. Well, if we change the plan a little bit, orders, mine, by 7, no, cancel, here and here. I have a design for the front entrance where I have 2 auto doors and then a cooler there, and I kind of like that, so I'm going to stick with that for the moment. Not sure if it's a good design, it's just the design I use. Now, we're very likely not to have the materials to do that, but we can always go and get the other place. Anyway, this is a more open area. We can put the windmill in here. Blood. Everything seems to be working out all right. Could end up getting stuck in there. Take that out at some point. Oh hey, what was that? You just had a heart. Social. Projected advance. Fair enough. Now I think we're out of the bricks, so I'm going to come over here and select similar. I'm not going to do all of them, but some of them. Oop. There we go, deconstruct those. Because that's going to be a lot quicker for us and make it so I don't have to put a temporary thing out, a temporary workshop for brick making. Of course, we will need a brick making workshop soon enough, but at the moment it is not that important. Plus, we'll probably at some point change that all to marble, just because marble. But besides that, I think we've pretty much got the stuff set up, and it's at 30 minutes or so I think this is a good point to stop. Well, time to finish that up. If you enjoy what you saw, then please like, comment, and subscribe. Support me on Patreon to get a voice in what I'm doing, and my videos are up there a day early. On Twitter, I'm AkhierDH, and I tend to tweet when videos go up. All that aside, I'm Akhier, and I'm signing off.